Slide in here. Okay. Headphones are coming on.
Now I'm scared.
Where's my phone?
I ate it.
It's in my pocket.
I ate it.
No, you didn't. Wait, no, that's my wallet. Where is my phone? Hold up.
Did you put it in my bag? Oh, it's over there. It's on the table.
I think
Are we good?
are finally good to go. This has been
The weirdest.
This has been an ordeal and a half to set up. And which you were just saying before we started recording is very fitting for you and me.
Yeah.
But we made it. We're good. Audio's good. Camera's, I think, good. And we're all good. We're chilling.
Oh my god, it's like tracking our faces in the screen.
Oh, is it? Wow.
It's got yours at least.
Okay, that's good. It's good that my face is on screen. We don't have air conditioning, but we're going to have to make country boys make do.
You are not country.
Welcome back to the Pulp Diction podcast. I'm your host, Dylan Gibson. Who am I here with today?
Maggie Lancaster.
Thank you for being here, Maggie. It's a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you.
And just how are you doing today on this lovely rainy morning, afternoon? It's 2. It's not a morning.
I don't love the rain, but like it's fine.
Yeah. And it's we're going into fall. Fall's I think officially started, right?
Yeah, my fish sweater's almost here.
Your fish sweater is here.
I love my
coming
fish sweater.
here. It's a great sweater. Don't let the haters tell you otherwise.
The haters can't stop my fish sweater.
They cannot. I don't think the haters could stop you if they tried. And I think the movie we watched today, or we watched like 10 days ago in preparation for today, is very fitting for the season. It's a very fall movie for the most part. And what movie is it that we're discussing today?
Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poets Society, released, I believe, 1989-ish, directed by Peter Weir, famously starring Robin Williams in what I think might have been his first dramatic role, or at least one of his first dramatic roles.
It's his best role.
It might be. It's really good.
I also haven't seen a lot of Robin Williams movies, so I'm biased.
Really? And yeah, I guess you're not like a huge movie person.
I kind of just watch what I want to watch.
Which is fair. And yeah, Robin Williams is great in this. He's one of my favorite comedic and dramatic actors. I think a lot of comedians are like weirdly good at dramatic acting. You have Jim Carrey, who like in The Truman Show. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've seen like bits and pieces of it. I couldn't get into it fully.
Really? Dang. It's real good. I think that might also have been Peter Weir, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's what made you asked me to be on a podcast, I believe.
Yeah, I did.
Some time ago.
Well, Charlotte did it. And then
Charlotte did it, and then you wanted to. You got FOMO or something.
I'm a lemming.
And I mean, what led you to decide on this movie that you wanted to watch?
Okay, so Sarah was doing Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is like my favorite movie of all time.
Right.
And so that was off the table. And I didn't want to do anything like too obscure, and you rejected one of my ideas.
Which idea?
Bones and All.
Bones and All. I didn't reject it.
You said no.
Did I?
You said no.
Okay.
And so I was like going through my top 10 list of favorite movies, and I got to The Holdovers, and I was like either that or Dead Poets Society because they're like the same movie, different font.
They're in the same vein.
And they both made me ugly cry the first time I watched them, but I'm like, that would be fun.
Yeah, and I would not have been opposed to The Holdovers either.
Yeah.
But I'm a lot more familiar with Dead Poets. This is one of my favorite movies. Holdovers is great as well. I've only seen it the one time.
I think Holdovers made me cry more.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
It's so sad, very emotional. But yeah, like I said, this is a very fall movie. I think the vibes are pretty for the most part, they're pretty cozy. Until they're not.
No, they're happy and they're in love at the end and they get married.
Yeah, and everything turns out so okay, and it's a lovely movie about kids who are inspired by their teacher and nothing bad happens to them ever.
And they're so inspired that they're happy and they're married and they become professors.
They become professors too, and it's a wonderful, oh man. And I don't know, I feel like it's hard to talk about this movie without like immediately getting into spoilers.
Yeah.
And
am I allowed to do spoilers?
We can't. I think first we should just say, I mean, what's the movie about?
Oh God.
Like, what would you say? I mean, it's these kids at like a prep school. It's like a Catholic school, I think.
It had to be like some sort of religious, like chapel.
Yeah. And it's a very restrictive environment for them. And they have one teacher, Robin Williams, as Mr. Keating, who sort of inspires them to be more expressive and more just learning to find themselves in their passions, I suppose. And it's wonderful. It's great. And this is a very English major movie.
Yeah, I think that's why we did it.
I think that is why we did it.
I think that's one of the reasons we did it.
Because, I mean, I think he has this great scene towards, I think it's his first class with the kids, where he's talking about how, you know, being a lawyer or a doctor, all that stuff, they're all noble pursuits and necessary for society. But like art, poetry, romance is our reason for living, whereas those other things are like how we live.
There's my defense for being an English major who doesn't read.
Yes.
There's my defense, because like I'm not consuming art, I'm producing it.
Right. Which is, and that's fair. And like, and it's something that like being an English major shouldn't really on paper make sense. People are like, that doesn't, you're not going to contribute anything to society.
I am going to contribute so much. Watch.
Yes. Oh, okay. And I thought you were like, watch, and then you were just like about to contribute.
Do you want me to like pull up some of my Shakespearean sonnet or something?
I think we're good.
Okay.
For now. Maybe later.
Okay.
But yeah, like that scene in particular is such a good encapsulation, I guess, of why English matters, why poetry matters. Because in high school, in middle school, even elementary school, I guess, you would have a lot of people, mostly like the more math-brained individuals, who would be like, poetry's stupid. I don't get why we have to study this. I should be learning how to do my taxes, blah, 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 blah.
I was one of those people.
And I was too, a lot of the time. But I mean, I don't want to credit this movie entirely for like changing my perspective, but this movie, I think, did change my perspective on a few things.
How old were you when you watched it the first time?
I was freshman or sophomore year of high school.
See, it was later for me. I think that's why it didn't have as big of an impact on me.
Yeah. And it's a brain chemistry altering movie. Like, it makes me want to be an English teacher a little bit.
I think I would die if I was a teacher.
I think you would, to be honest. But I think if you don't walk away from it feeling something, you're a little bit dead inside.
I felt a lot from it. It's very emotionally dense.
Very much so. Like, it's one of very few movies that has gotten me close to tears. It might have made me cry a little bit the first time. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, it's a brilliant film, wonderfully made. And there's a lot to love with it. Like the acting, Robin Williams, I feel like he might have been nominated for an Oscar. I don't know if he won.
He should have if he didn't.
For sure. And even all the kids too. They're all wonderful. The chemistry between them is very palpable. What?
I'm thinking about your opinions of that one redhead.
I don't think anyone is a big fan of Cameron. Cameron sucks. He's a loser and he's a whiner and he's a lot of things that I wouldn't normally call people, but
yeah,
he's a loser. And yeah, I probably shouldn't repeat what words I did say.
No.
When I was watching him. But yeah, no, Cameron's apparently the actor's name is Dylan. I found out when I was
How do you feel
doing
about
research.
this? How do you feel about this?
I think he's a great actor. I think he's just fine. That's a spoiler. I can't.
We'll get to it.
I mean, it's like the most famous scene in the movie. Oh, Captain, My Captain.
Yeah.
I feel like we can talk about that.
Everyone should know that.
Everyone knows that. It's when all the kids are standing up. He was originally scripted to stand up too, but the actor suggested I don't think Cameron would stand up. I don't think that's who he is. And Peter Weir, the director, agreed. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense because like the entire movie, he's not really in it. He's sort of the opinion like we should just do as we're told and conform and not engage in poetry or any of this rule breaking nonsense.
Yeah. Okay. To a certain extent, rules are made to be broken though, or we'd never get anywhere as humans.
For sure. It's a delicate sort of tightrope, I guess. But even Mr. Keating says something about that, like when what's his name, the awesome kid,
the awesome kid,
the one who starts going by like a weird random name.
It's something like Wanda. Nawanda.
It's when he publishes the article or whatever about the dead poets or by the dead poets in the school newspaper.
See, that was too far.
Yes, he takes the phone and it's so funny. Sir, whatever the
God's calling. We should let girls in.
It's for you. It's God. He says we should have girls in Welton. Yeah. It's so funny. He gets his crap rocked for it, unfortunately. And Mr. Keating's like, look, I'm all for you expressing yourself and having these freedoms, but you need to be smart about it. You can't be stupid.
Yeah, there's a time and place, as I learned in English class earlier this week.
Do you want to talk about that, or should we?
I mean, I can.
It's your call.
Okay, so I am a big hater of The Awakening. Like
by Kate Chopin.
Wholeheartedly despise that book. In my opinion, the writing of it is pretty, but the plotline and the characters are some of the worst things to ever be created. I'm sorry to all of the Awakening lovers out there. I am an Edna detractor, and I will be for the rest of my life. Dr. A would hate me saying that. She'd be like, read it later. See how you feel. But as of right now, I am an Edna detractor for life. And the spoilers for this book, I'm sorry. The character has a lot of like high and low points. And I was convinced that she was suffering from something that after I said this heatedly in a discussion, my teacher revealed that she was suffering from that thing. And I felt very, very bad about it. But like, it's okay because the next class, she had a whole lecture about madness and the awakening. So I actually inspired her by accidentally insulting her. So like, it's okay. As Catherine says, I'm the golden child.
You're the golden child.
I'm not trying to be. I say the weirdest stuff in that class, and somehow she loves me.
Yeah, the animal comparisons.
Okay, no, because Medea's a hamster, because hamsters eat their kids when they're stressed. Medea's a hamster. And then Edna from The Awakening is a jellyfish, because she just floats around with no thoughts in her head.
Because jellyfish don't have brains.
Jellyfish don't have brains, yeah.
Would you say, would you classify Mr. Keating as an animal?
Oh God, I gotta think about that. What
do you want to circle back to?
He's
it later?
The alpha wolf.
The alpha wolf.
No, we can circle back to that. I'll come up with something like actually smart.
Okay, I got you. What interested me, I didn't even really realize this. It's not really a period piece, but it's set in the past. Apparently, 1959.
It is?
Yeah, right. Like,
that explains a lot.
It kind of explains a lot, but you don't really think about it as you're watching because there's this sort of timeless quality about it.
It's like, I didn't go to a classical school, so I probably can't say this.
Right,
but like,
me neither.
It feels just like it's just a normal classical school from what I've heard about them.
And like, it sort of shows like these characters are like teenagers have always and will always just be like this. Even Robin Williams was like one of these kids before the events of the film took place. He was like a troublemaker at Welton.
It's like you tell a kid not to do something, that's immediately what they want to do.
Of course.
I am such a victim of that.
Is victim the right word?
Proprietor.
Fair enough. And what was I just? Yeah, it takes place in 1959, and it's of the era, but it's not like, or it's in the era, but it's not of the era. And it's just really interesting to me. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Like some movies you watch and you know immediately it's a period piece.
Right, like a Western or something.
This just struck me as something that was made like before I was born. Right.
Like it is sort of an 90s, late 80s, early 90s sort of movie. A part of me wants to say I can't really see something like it coming out today because it's just so original. But
The Holdovers came out.
The Holdovers came out a few years ago.
And that's literally like same movie, different font.
Yes. And like we're getting a lot of original movies this year, which I think has been so amazing. I went to see One Battle After Another, the new Paul Thomas Anderson, the other night, and it's the best movie I've seen in a theater in a very long, the best movie to come out in a theater in a very long time. Anyway.
There have been a lot of good movies recently.
There have. I think we're in a pretty good spot after the whole, after that like 10-year era where 99% of it was superhero movies.
How are you going to top that one day?
Top what?
All the good movies coming out right now.
I'm going to make so many good movies with my friend Declan from USC, and I'm going to write his scripts and he's going to direct them, and we're going to have so much fun and be famous, and everyone's invited to my Hollywood mansion. Just kidding. I'm not going to live in Hollywood. That would kind of suck. No offense, Hollywood livers.
Here's your proof you don't have to want to be a teacher to be an English major.
True. But, what was I just thinking?
I don't know.
Me neither. It's chill. I love this movie so much.
No, it's good.
I like how they sort of immediately set up the conflict with the dad between Neil and the dad.
Oh, here's where another one of my good animal references is going to come in.
Oh, now or later? Like, is this a spoiler?
As we get into it.
Okay.
As we get into it. It's kind of a spoiler.
Okay,
it's spoiler
gotcha.
adjacent.
Right. I mentioned like the chemistry between all the kids. I haven't watched this, but I remember I saw on my YouTube page some like a way back, one of those tabs that I had open for the longest time, meaning to watch and never watched. It's just like the cast of kids from Dead Poets Society hanging out, and I think they were going to the audition for the movie before, and like Ethan Hawke is there, the dude who played Neil is there, and a bunch of them, and they're just hanging out and having a good time. And Peter Weir, the director, I guess, purposely set it up so that the kids would hang out and sort of grow closer as the movie went on.
That's
but
smart.
also he I think sometime he stopped the kid who played Cameron from hanging out with them, so that there was sort of a distance between him and them, which is kind of evil but also really funny.
It makes a lot of sense when you like actually watch the movie, though.
Yes.
Like you can see him getting farther and farther apart.
And
he wasn't allowed
and
to
them getting closer
party.
to Mr. Robinson, Robin Williams.
Cameron wasn't allowed at the saxophone party.
Cameron was not. I love the saxophone. It's such a good bit.
You gotta learn how to play the saxophone, dude.
I should. That would be really funny.
Okay, saxophone or clawhammer banjo?
Oh, if I had to choose, banjo.
Okay. Sorry, I get off topic.
No, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. That's a Pulp Diction staple. I love the editing of like there's sort of a montage of their first day of classes.
Yeah.
It's this very monotonous feel. They're sort of going through the same thing again and again, just sort of going through the motions. And it's just edited and shot in a very repetitive sort of way. And then you get to Mr. Keating's class, and immediately it's just different. It's quieter, it's a wider shot, and it's just a different feel. And it is different.
He's just not like the other girls.
He's not like the other girls. And he's speaking to the kids like they're equals. And he takes them out of the classroom rather than in that restrictive environment inside of it. And I saw this video the other day that had some amazing analysis of that scene by Dark Bunny Film Reviews. It's really good. It's like 5 minutes. I would highly recommend checking it out. He points out that Keating's classroom is the first instance where we see lights. And whereas in the other ones, we don't get to see the lights. And I guess that light is sort of a motif throughout the film for, I guess, passion or something like that.
I just realized something that's also kind of a spoiler.
Okay. Can you keep it?
Yeah.
Keep a pin in it? Okay.
The light thing like triggered something.
Yeah.
Out.
And not only that, but there are 6 lights in the classroom, like with the 6 boys that he inspires by the end of the film.
Were there 7 with Cameron?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
Nawanda, Neil, what's his name?
Ethan Hawke's
Ethan Hawke.
character. It's crazy that Ethan
There's
Hawke's
another
in
one
this.
that looked like Nawanda to me.
Yeah, there's the dude who
There's a second redhead, Meeks.
Meeks, yes. There's the dude who goes after the girl.
No, that's the one who looked kind of like
Oh,
Nawanda to
okay.
me,
And then there's the tall guy.
who had the unfortunate last name, and then there's Cameron. So there's 7.
So there is 7 aside. Oh, okay.
That's cool, actually.
Yeah, that's I love like those little details like that.
So like if you had like really paid attention from the start, like film analysis and all that, you could have figured it out, kind of.
Maybe, yeah. And for some reason, this feels like a movie that should be based on a book, but I don't think it is based on a book.
I think they wrote a book after it.
They probably did. I think they made a stage adaptation too.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wrote another note about the lights for later.
Are we thinking the same thing?
We might be thinking the same thing.
Does it involve like a crown and snow?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
okay.
there are no lights.
There are no
in
lights.
this particular scene.
Yep. Okay. We're on the same page.
We'll come back to that.
Psychic link, like Pictionary.
Pictionary prose right here. I like his quote, "I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must look at things in a different way."
Oh my God, I'm slow. They stand up on their desks at the end.
Yeah.
You
didn't
No, I
connect
didn't
that?
make that connection.
Yeah.
I watched Heathers with my roommate.
Yeah.
The Heathers movie last night. I got connections. I've watched that movie like 7 times. I'd never gotten them before.
Really? Like what?
JD is basically mirroring his dad.
I've only seen Heathers the one time, so I'm not.
But like, if you really dig into it, the relationship between JD and Veronica mirrors the one between his mom and his dad with one key difference, and that's spoiler for Heathers. I'm sorry. Veronica makes it out at the end. JD's mom doesn't.
Gotcha. Interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah, I love Robin Williams saying that, and it's called back to at the end. And he's shot from a low angle. He's to look, I guess, powerful, authoritative, but all the kids get to be shot from that low angle, and you get one of him from a high angle to make him look smaller, to make everything look smaller, and just giving them that new perspective.
It like levels the playing field a lot, which I really appreciate, because that's one of my big issues with teachers, when they like think they're so much better than you. Like, I can't stand that.
Yeah, Mr. Keating, I think, is the kind of English teacher everyone wants to have. My dad used to do a film podcast, and I was listening to his last night, and he said that like Mr. Keating's the kind of teacher.
Did you do Dead Poets Society?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He said that Mr. Keating's the kind of teacher he wished he had in like high school, and I think I was very blessed in high school. I had 4 years of English and 4 wonderful English teachers who all made an impact on me.
I did not get that lucky.
I'm
I
sorry.
had the same teacher freshman and senior year, and he was great. And I did jokingly tell him he was balding once. It's okay. We used to get in like joke arguments in class. He was a great guy.
That's good.
He put up with us really well. And he'd also see me as a freshman, so he kind of knew how I was all of high school.
Right, yeah.
My sophomore, well, I didn't have English. I had humanities, which is English and history combined. Sophomore year, I thought he hated me. He actually loved me. I TA'd for him senior year.
Oh.
And then junior year is the bane of my existence. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that while you were drinking
Yeah,
something.
no, I almost choked. You almost
Because
killed me.
he was
Snuff film.
He didn't put us on a level playing field.
Ooh.
I'm being nice. I'm being nice today.
Good for you.
You should be proud.
I'm
This is character
very proud.
development.
Yeah. But yeah, Robin Williams, I love Mr. Keating so much. You also have like a use of low angles when Neil is talking about acting later on. It's what makes him feel like he's on his desk, I suppose. Like it gives him.
It's a soapbox.
It's his light. It's his soapbox. It's what gives him passion and a reason to live, I guess. Which is why when, spoiler alert, acting is taken away from him, he makes a decision.
Lights go out.
Lights go out. And it's hard to say I have a favorite scene in the movie because there are so many wonderful scenes. But one of my favorites is when they're all presenting the poetry that they were supposed to write for homework, and Ethan Hawke doesn't have anything prepared. So Robin Williams makes him sort of make one up on the spot. And you really get this sense, wow, anybody can be a poet. And he's a really good poet.
Yeah.
It's such a good moment. I love the language he uses. I love the way it's shot. The camera's sort of spinning around. It's stopping at times and just going everywhere. And Neil's reaction at the end, just that look of wow.
I did that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's awesome.
And just the primal yawp.
The primal yawp.
The primal yawp.
I love the primal yawp. Mm-hmm. Would you say you have a favorite scene?
Can I have two?
You go ahead, by all means.
I can't make decisions.
Me neither.
So my fun favorite scene is probably the saxophone scene. Because like who doesn't love a good sax solo in a cave in the woods?
I love the way it starts out. Like you think he's a terrible saxophone player,
and then he gets good.
He gets really good.
Like it was impressive.
Yeah.
And then,
Nuwanda rocks.
I love Nuwanda. And then not fun favorite scene is the one in the snow. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
With Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. All his friends and...
Yeah. And they, like, go out in the snow and, like... Yeah,
it is a beautifully done scene.
It was gorgeous.
And apparently, that scene was supposed to be shot inside, but it happened to be snowing that day. So they're like...
Best coincidence
Let's
ever.
try it outside. And they didn't... The snow was already starting to let up by the time they went out. So
Oh
they
my
had to get
God.
it in, like, one take. And they got it in one take.
He did an amazing job.
He
on that.
did.
Like,
No, he was so young. I don't know how young, and you can already tell this kid's going places, and he has gone places. Everyone loves Ethan Hawke.
the only place I know he's gone is the Black Phone.
Which he was good in. Did you watch The Black Phone?
I've watched it multiple times. I love that movie. I know it gets some hate.
Are you gonna watch the second one?
There's a second one?
Yeah, it comes out like next month.
Yeah. No, I love that movie. Does it count as a horror movie?
I don't see why not.
It's one of my favorite horror movies. That and Midsummer.
I haven't seen Midsummer.
Midsummer's where I learned the Blood Eagle from.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah, but that snow scene, to me, it's one of the most emotional scenes in the whole thing.
It is. No, that's the one that made me start like tearing up the first time I saw this.
It was a combination of that and the scene with Neil's father after the lights go out.
Yes. Like just the wide shot of Ethan Hawke in the snow, alone, isolated, black against white background.
Like the contrast, the like, just everything.
Everything. It's perfect. And this may be a perfect movie. I don't want to
10 out of 10?
say. I have it at a 10 out of 10. I have it rated
Or do you do
5
stars.
I have
You
it
do
rated
5.
5 stars on my letterbox.com. Hit me a follow. But yeah, like I don't see what would keep it from being a 10 out of 10.
Lack of happiness.
Lack of happiness. Well, I don't even think there is. Well, at the end,
Lack of jubilance.
the thing is, I read this somewhere and I can't remember where years and years ago, but it stuck with me where someone said like in a story, you can't, to really be able to bring a reader or a viewer down to the darkest depths, you have to bring them to the highest highs first.
Yeah.
You have to really like show them what someone's losing to show loss.
Yeah.
And to make them feel it. And very few movies do that better than Dead Poets, because you get the fun and games of this movie are so fun and so gamey. And and
So fun, so games.
yes. And like you feel so joyful and it's jubilant and it's lovely until it's not lovely anymore.
And then it's really not lovely.
Yes. And we've been at this for half an hour, so should we just get into the freaking spoiler territory?
I was waiting until you told me I could, because I can
knock yourself out.
You go.
I go? Okay.
You go.
So, if you've seen the movie, we all know what happens. Neil he gets involved in the play Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare. He's Puck, which is, I believe, the main role.
Do you think it's significant that it was Midsummer Night's Dream, because summer is the only time he's not in school and has some freedom?
Ooh. I don't know.
His father was still making him do classes over the summer, but still, he has like more.
Yeah.
Or does he have less because he's with his dad?
I don't know. He never gets a break.
I hate his father so much.
I despise that man.
Jinx. No, that.
And I do kind of wonder if there's any significance in the monologue he has too. It's I believe the last monologue of Midsummer Night's Dream. Like it's the closing moments. I did that monologue in my 3rd grade talent show.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Are you a little theater kid?
I'm not a theater kid.
Fran will fight you on that.
I know she will. This is another thing I heard on my dad's podcast last night. He was talking about how when his son, me, was in 3rd grade, I wanted to do the talent show. And I'm like, I don't have a talent. I don't know what to do. And he sort of pushed me to be like, well, you're smart. You read a lot. You can do some Shakespeare. I'm like, I don't know any Shakespeare. And he pointed me to the Midsummer Night's Dream monologue.
Mm-hmm. I just pulled it up.
Just because he knows. He didn't tell me at the time, but he only did that because he knew it from Dead Poets Society.
Oh my God. This is like a legacy podcast.
Yeah, it kind of is. And I did the monologue in front of my elementary school, and it was something.
Doing Shakespeare as a 3rd grader is a crazy pull.
It kind of is. I was very proud of myself. I still know like the first part of it, I think.
I have it pulled up.
Hold on.
Okay.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these shadows did appear.
Nope.
No?
You got one word off.
Shoot.
Well, these visions did appear.
Did appear. Visions. Shoot. And I got nothing after that.
And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call, so good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. That's got to be significant somehow that they chose that. It has
to be. Surely.
I'm trying to like speed read into it.
Yeah, if you come up with anything, let me know.
Okay.
But I'm going to... Neil does the monologue, and you think, well, maybe his dad saw him act. His dad, who wanted him to quit theater, he does one thing that his dad doesn't want him to do.
God forbid a kid has a dream.
God forbid he has one extracurricular.
He already made him quit the paper.
Yes, he made him quit the newspaper, and
I hate that guy
so much. I despise him, but he does one thing that his father doesn't approve of. And he's like, I'm pulling you out of this already rigorous, stupid private school and sending you to military school for 10 years, which is for him a lifetime. He's just been through however many, are they seniors, juniors in this?
I feel like they'd be seniors.
I think so too. So
they're 18. That's like over half their life.
Yeah. They've just been through like 12 years of this. So now they're, so that's another lifetime for him, which he says himself. And because he's taken away his light, his reason for living, his passion, I don't agree with this decision, obviously, but he decides that the only course of action he can take is to end his own life.
It's giving Edna from The Awakening.
It is.
Oh my God.
Did you just indirectly defend Edna from The Awakening?
No, I'm not defending Edna. Okay, Edna is ridiculous because she's like, oh my God, I don't love my husband. I married him despite my father. So like, let me fall in love with this other guy while I'm still married. Let me forsake my children who didn't ask to be brought into this world. And let me just like go swim out into the ocean and die.
What a woman.
I'm glad she's gone. Ding Dong, the witch is dead. And by the witch, I mean Edna Pontillier? Pontillier. Yep.
Yeah.
French.
And the scene where Neil decides he's going to kill himself, it's so haunting, just the score, the way there are no lights in the scene.
The way they framed that window shot where he puts the crown on.
Yes.
That was...
It's freaky. It's like a horror movie.
I forgot he took the crown off before he, the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Well, it's not a it's a...
Well, I know it's a but like...
Yeah. And, dude, the way he opens the drawer... And the reveal of the gun is possibly, it's one of the most haunting reveals and uses of visual storytelling in any movie. Because there's not a word spoken, but you know, obviously, exactly what's going down. And he shoots himself. The dad wakes up and he's turning on lights on his way to find his son, which is another thing that Mr. Dark Bunny Film Reviews pointed out.
Sorry, Mr. Dark Bunny Film Reviews is quite a funny sentence.
And the dad he's turning on lights as he goes to see his son, and his son is on the floor dead with a smoking gun. And
and you'd never see the body, you just see the smoke.
No, you see the hand.
You see a hand, you see the smoke. So you have to like infer what happened.
Yeah, but yeah.
Which I think is more powerful than actually explaining it.
Yeah, no, there's this thing in movies where like what isn't shown is often more effective than what is, just because like whatever they can't possibly show anything that can be worse than what you can imagine. It's a technique that Spielberg used in Jaws.
Never seen Jaws.
Many people have used in many horror movies, and it works here. It is a type of horror emotionally rather than, I guess, traditionally. But and what follows is so sad. We have the Ethan Hawke finding out, well, someone wakes him up. Is it Nwanda that wakes him up? He has tears on his face. And
he's like, what, man? I need sleep. We have school tomorrow.
Yeah. And it's a whole... and it just the emotions it elicits, it makes me sad. It makes me angry at his father. And they scapegoat Mr. Keating for it. It makes me angry at him. And I want everyone who had something to do with this to get their comeuppance. And for some like John Hughes 80s teen movie ending where all the bad guys get their just desserts. This is not a John Hughes movie.
What are John Hughes movies? Like
Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller, 16 Candles.
Okay, I've seen Breakfast Club.
Charlotte hates that one.
I know.
It's really fun. Do you hate it?
I'm neutral on it.
I'm a big fan of it, actually.
I'm very neutral on it. It's not like something I'd actively go after, but I don't mind it.
Right. But yeah, it's very real. And the bad guys, unfortunately, don't quite get their just desserts. Apparently, there was, in like very early drafts of the scripts, a scene where Neil's father sort of gets his comeuppance, because originally Neil had an older brother.
He's an only child, isn't he?
Yeah, I guess so, because there's no mention.
We never see any siblings.
Yeah, and there's sort of, I guess, he is his father's light, and
which is why the lights are turning on.
Yeah, and the mother is so, like, the scene where his dad's telling him he's like pulling him out or whatever, or he has to quit the play, and the mom is kind of like not really saying much.
I'm mad at his mom too. For not
she doesn't stand up for him.
Bad mother.
She seems like scared of the father too. Like she doesn't want to stand up to him either, and it's the whole thing. My dad thinks that the father probably has some like trauma of his own from perhaps his own parents, that he's sort of continuing the cycle.
Perpetuating the cycle, yeah.
Yes.
Do we know what his father did as a career?
I don't know that we did. Okay. Maybe. I'm not sure.
But his father's all like, oh, you're getting all these opportunities
that I never had.
So he's enforcing his wishes onto his son.
Yeah, he's sort of living vicariously through his son, because he doesn't see his son as a person. He sees him as an achievement, an accomplishment.
He's an extension of himself.
Yes,
he's
that
something
he made.
Needs to brag about.
Exactly, something that he needs to brag about. And he doesn't understand that. He just needs to let his son be his own individual.
I am vehemently against parents who parent like that.
Yes, I mean, fair. But originally, Neil had an older brother who was a Welton graduate and a Harvard graduate, and he would have been a doctor. And towards the end of the movie, the father, Mr. Perry, would have burst into the like boardroom of whatever hospital the brother works at, be like, why'd you miss your brother's funeral? And he's like, well, I didn't want to take any time off work. And he's like completely disconnected from his family, from his passions. He used to be this bright artistic kid. Now he had a fiance. He broke that off because he's only focused on work.
His father took the light out.
And his father would have realized in that moment,
I messed up twice.
Yeah, like his older son is as dead to him spiritually as Neil is physically. And
I see the power in that, but I feel like it's almost worse in a better way that Neil was an only child. Because,
no, I agree.
His father doesn't have a mulligan. His father has no chance to make stuff right. Because at this point, his parents are older. I highly doubt they can biologically have another child.
Yeah. And I think it's an interesting idea for a scene, but I feel like it just wouldn't have worked with the pacing and the focus being around the kids primarily. But yeah, it's just interesting to think. And this is all from IMDb trivia, so I don't necessarily know how true it is.
I did no research beforehand. I'm winging all of this.
What else?
But yeah, Neil's father was mad at him because he wasn't his little lemming.
He wasn't his little lemming. Is that your animal?
That is my
analogy?
animal. Because lemmings just like follow the leader. There's this whole thing about lemmings will just follow each other off a cliff and drown.
Right.
Like Neil's father was mad because he wasn't his little lemming.
I like it. I like it.
What else is there? I know there's a lot more in this.
Yeah. I love, so towards the end, you get Mr. Keating's getting kicked out of school. They've forced all the kids to sign this thing because Cameron's a little snitch. And
Nice word choice.
thank you. And he is getting kicked out of school, basically. And there's one shot I really like where he sees one of the other teachers, I think a history teacher he was talking to earlier in the movie, taking his students out on a walk, which is this
Unheard of.
unorthodox thing that he did with his own students.
It's not the Welton way.
It's not the Welton way, but it shows he did have an impact here, not just on the students, but on the teachers. And his legacy will continue.
And it's insane to me that, what's his name? Keating? Keating was a Welton grad because of how full of life he was.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
he wasn't...
He didn't let it beat him down.
He wasn't, like, dulled down, like, desaturated.
Yeah, totally. It's like it showed there is hope from this hopeless school.
Oh God! Disclaimer: not all religious private schools are like that.
No.
I went to a school that pretended to be Episcopal.
Okay.
They're not all like that.
Interesting. Yeah, apparently this school was shot. I mean, the movie was shot at this school called St. Andrews in Delaware. I think Delaware.
Another strange Easter egg for us.
Yeah. And a lot of like the extras and stuff in this movie were just people from the school.
Really?
Like I think one of the teachers in the movie was an actual teacher there.
That would be so cool though, to like have a movie filmed at your school and just be able to say, "Oh yeah. I was in that."
Yeah, right. And yeah, no, that's just a really cool thing. And I'm sure it's a perfectly wonderful school where hopefully no students have killed themselves.
I sincerely hope not. Oh, you know what else I wanted to touch on?
Yes.
The desk set.
The desk set.
None of these kids' parents understand them. None of them understand that their kids are independent people. They just want little carbon copies of what they wish they had been.
And not just the fact that it's a desk set of all things, but the fact it's the
set
same
over
one from
and over
last
again.
year.
And,
It's
like,
so tragic.
It's before Neil gets the life beaten out of him, and he's like, "Oh, it can fly. It's a paper airplane." Like, he was so full of life. He was so whimsical.
Yeah. And just for him to be snuffed out, unfortunately. And I think at the end, the ending's not, it's bittersweet, I think.
Remind me what the
because
ending was.
you have they're all standing on their desks, and Keating walks out of the room, but he did leave an impact. These kids, Ethan Hawke especially, he went in the beginning, he just didn't have a voice. He found his yop. He found his yop. He's able to express himself now. He's the first one who stands up on his desk.
And this is this kid who wouldn't speak at all in class. Like, he had some sort of speech impediment, like a lisp, right?
Like a lisp or a stutter or something like that.
It was a stutter.
It was a stutter?
It was a stutter. He had a stutter, so he wouldn't speak up in class. He went into the school, like, super late. They might have been juniors. Because would they put him in his senior year?
They were upperclassmen.
They were upperclassmen. He transferred to this new school that I think his older brother had gone to.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, his older brother had gone to the school, so he was a legacy, and, like, he was this quiet, meek little mousy kid. And then at the end, he's the first one to do something.
Yeah, he finds his voice. And like all the kids in the Dead Poets Society end up finding something about, or being able to do something. Neil almost is able to find his passion.
Neil made an attempt.
He did, but then it was ripped away from him, which is almost worse than never finding it.
Because, like, if you live your whole life without finding that thing, you never know what you're missing.
Yes.
But, like, he knew what he was missing, and I think that's what destroyed him.
Oh, 100%. And you have Ethan Hawke, who finds his yop. You have the one kid who finds romance. Nuwanda. Does Nuwanda change?
Nuwanda, I feel like, just becomes more himself.
Yeah.
It's like you turned up the color saturation on him.
Yeah. He makes his own name and this whole...
He forges himself forward.
Yeah. We should have girls at Welton.
We should have girls. God says so. That must have been horrific to do in a religious school.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, how many paddlings did he get? It was like 10 and he had to count.
I do not believe in corporal punishment one bit.
No.
That's what dates this movie for me, the fact that they can still do that.
Right, yeah.
Except, I mean, the school I went to, it was boarding and day, and you, technically, if you had a boarding kid, the school officials functioned as parental type figures while they were at school.
Interesting.
There was some sort of thing parents signed. I don't know exactly what it was. I might be slightly off. Sorry, I'm looking at this monologue again. I'm like crafting something.
Which one?
The Puck one.
Puck one, okay. Yeah, you keep looking at that. I'll yap a little bit.
Okay.
There's some, apparently some people have compared this movie to, including Ethan Hawke, have compared this movie to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, calling it One Flew Over the Robin's Nest.
Robin
Williams. Which I'd never thought about before, but it makes a lot of sense. I assume you haven't seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but that's another great movie. I read the book a couple years ago,
I feel
too.
like it's just a running bit that I haven't seen anything.
Yeah. Like Robin Williams is Jack Nicholson's character. The Neil is Brad Dourif's character, and the dean is the nurse. I can't remember her name. She's such a good villain, but Nurse Ratched from The Cuckoo's Nest. And
did they turn her into a show?
They did.
That's from that?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's one of the actresses from American Horror Story, and I thought maybe it was somehow linked to American Horror Story.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I've heard the show's good. I never watched it.
Season 1 is the best one. Wait, no, are you talking about Ratched or American Horror Story? Okay, I've never seen that one. American Horror Story, though, Season 1 is superior.
I've heard that's good, too. But yeah, like that, they both have these themes of like individuality, finding oneself, encouraging you to find your voice, I suppose. They both have sort of fall vibes, and a lot of the same vibes, actually, except one's in a private school, one's in a mental institution.
Well, I mean, one could make the argument that Welton is a mental institution designed to break you down mentally.
Maybe. But yeah, that's just a neat comparison, I thought. Well, I saw also on IMDb.
I've got the monologue on lock.
You've got the monologue? Please.
Okay, so... In true English major fashion, I've analyzed a Shakespearean monologue. And the verse I'm going to do a close reading on is, "And as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long." The whole thing with Neil is, I think this was the first time he lied to his dad for this play.
Yes.
This was the first time he lied to his dad, and his roommate was like, maybe just ask him. And he's like, no, my dad's going to say no. So he lies to his father to go to rehearsals for this play. His dad comes up, tells him, you need to quit. This is complete and total ridiculousness. And he lies to his dad again. No, he had lied to his dad that he quit, didn't he? He had lied to his dad that he quit, or that he didn't do it. And then someone came up to his dad, and he's like, and they're like, oh.
Our sons are in a play together.
Our sons are in a play together.
Or my son's in a play with my daughter. I don't know.
Yeah. Your son's in a play with my kid. So this was like the first real time Neil had lied to his dad.
First real time he'd ever really rebelled against him in any way, shape, or form.
First line, and as I am an honest Puck. He was playing Puck. Second line, if we have unearned luck.
Yeah.
He rebelled against his dad. And I mean, he did earn his spot in this play. He had to make it in.
Can I stop you for 2 seconds?
Yes, you may.
I think
Sorry.
honest Puck is also like an ironic thing, because if I remember correctly, Puck is supposed to be this sort of lying trickster sort of character. Anyway, go on.
Okay, I do not know Midsummer Night's Dream. I am not a huge Shakespeare fan. If we have unearned luck, he did earn his role in this play, but like the luck bit of it, he was talking to Mr. Keating behind his dad's back about this, right?
Yes.
Because
yes.
Mr. Keating was like the closest to a loving father figure he had.
And Keating tells him too to like talk to his dad. Like, you need to tell him everything you just told me about how this gives you meaning and passion and light.
And then we're back to as I am an honest puck, which he wasn't because he never spoke to his father.
So he lied to Keating as well. Yeah.
So he was not an honest puck, guys. He did the play. Now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. That one scene, that was his amends.
Yeah. Which one scene? Oh, yeah.
Neil's final act was his amends because he wasn't an honest puck.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I finally got it.
You got it. I think that's a wonder.
Else the puck a liar call, so good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. Robin Williams, Keating. Keating got fired. Robin restored amends to like keep the peace.
Yeah.
Robin Williams' character, Keating, left.
Yeah.
Literary genius.
Literary genius. A English major. Let's go. Yeah, that's really good. I appreciate that.
You just had to give me a few minutes to
Of
get
course, yeah. I've gone through all my notes, and we've been going for 53 minutes approximately.
there. Okay.
I don't know if I have much more to say, to be honest with you. Do you?
I feel like I've done my moment of genius.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't have anything, I feel like I'm going to think of something later, because there's so much with this movie.
No, you could sit here and analyze this for hours and probably not be done.
100%. I love so much about it. Even I love the things I hate about it.
What do you hate about it?
I hate how it makes me feel. I hate being sad, but I love that it's able to make me sad. And like we were saying towards the beginning, it ends after the play and everyone's happy and his father accepts him.
Yep.
And Mr. Keating continues to teach and it's a wonderful school year.
And Ethan Hawke's character gets a present that isn't a desk set because his parents see him for who he is.
Yes. And what's his name? And
Cameron never snitches.
And he gets his butt kicked.
And Meeks is Meeks.
Meeks is Meeks.
And Nuwanda goes on a 6 saxophone tour around the world.
Of course. What's his name gets married to what's her name?
I want to say Joe, but I feel like that's wrong.
It's some like boy name.
It was a boy name.
Yeah.
Chris. Yeah, he gets married to Chris, and he never gets attacked by that girl's boyfriend. No. No phone call right now. Yeah, everyone's happy, and they all live long, happy lives, and they have kids, and they send their kids to a school that's not Welton, and everyone's happy, but Mr. Keating teaches them to at a different school.
What a wonderful movie with such a happy ending.
And Generation 3 of Dead Poets Society. Mm-hmm. And they let girls in this time.
And they let girls in now. Because God said so.
God said so. Great ending.
Great ending. We should write movies.
We should.
Thank you for being on, Maggie. I don't have anything. I think I'm running out.
Me too.
Okay, good. I don't want to cut you off in case you do still have
podcast.
more in the. Yes, subscribe. Hit
like
us a like on YouTube. Hit a comment down below. Follow on Spotify. Rate 5 stars. We're at like.
If you're on Apple, is it on Apple?
It is on Apple.
If you're on Apple,
hit us a follow there. You can find us YouTube, Spotify, Apple. I think that's it. And yeah, just keep watching. And thank you for listening and or watching to this podcast. Thank you again for coming on, Maggie. It's been a real pleasure.
Of course.
And pop in for the next one whenever that may be, because I'm really inconsistent with these lately.